Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I'm really sorry, just my internet got hung in between. So who all are there online? Just testing our audio and video. Coming perfect. Can you hear me? Yes, it's perfect. Let's start our session. Hello everyone. Good evening. I welcome you all in Let's Crack JEE English channel, and this is our lecture number 8 on permutation and combination. Okay, so that's me, Nishant Khanduja, who did graduation and post-graduation from IIT Bombay. My rank in IIT was 1256, in AIEEE it was 363, in Rajasthan pre-engineering test it was all India rank 4. I traded in US and Canadian markets for 2 years. I also have 8 years of teaching experience, something which is not mentioned here, and this is something personal, and this is one of the reasons I became teacher, that I always wanted to share my experience, my knowledge with those who can't go to coaching institutes. Because I was also one of them. Because when I was preparing for IIT JEE, I also didn't go to coaching institutes. So I always have a soft corner for these people, those who have a good raw potential, but they they don't have good infrastructure. So as I told you in the beginning, that I always had intentions that I want to share my experience, my knowledge with those people. With the same thought process, I ended up joining an academy. I joined Unacademy. I got associated with Unacademy with their India's largest campaign, that is Crack IIT JEE. Now, as you know, whenever anyone wants to teach someone, people should be there to be studied also, right? They want to study, then only my teaching can create the magic. Now, for that, what you guys need to do? You guys need to install Unacademy Learning app. Once you install Unacademy Learning app, you will get two options. One is called your Plus subscription, another one is called your Iconic subscription. So what do you see, or what do you get in Plus subscription? First, you get to attend daily live classes. So these daily live classes are absolutely different from YouTube live classes, what we are having right now, because the kind of interaction you're going to have there with me, that is that can't be compared with YouTube at all, because you can just engage with me, discussion, you can ask doubts to the educators, you can answer the polls, because I'll be conducting polls there, so you can just anonymously answer the polls also. You can also attempt live tests and quizzes, and you can evaluate your preparation. You can see what sort of performance you are delivering, and you can also attend structured courses by all these top educators. So what I meant to say is, first you come to know that there is a really good educator from Indore, and he is brilliant in physics. Now you want to attend his classes, don't worry, you do not need to go to Indore. This educator is there on Academy platform. He's there with his structured courses. Now, what is the benefit of attending a structured course? You get to learn maximum knowledge in minimum time, and that's the beauty of structured course. So everything is there on this platform. You can also have unlimited access to all the recorded videos by top educators. So in that sense, what will happen to you is, the benefit you'll get is, wherever you feel like, n number of times you can watch these videos and you can revise your topics. Now, when you go to Iconic subscription, apart from whatever we spoke about Plus subscription, you will be getting personal mentor. So this personal mentor will be working with you for the next 1 year or 2 years, depending upon the package you choose. Now, when he is going to work with you, so he would be telling you your assets, telling you your shortcomings, Based on that, he would be telling you the strategy for the examination also, so that you can deliver the best results. He can also give you test analysis report. That test analysis report would improve your time management. It would also tell you how you can improve your examination approach. It would also share the information where exactly you are losing, how you can reduce your negative marks, how can you increase the overall positive marks, so that your rank gets improved. You also have study planner. So this study planner customizes the study according to your own need. Now if you feel like that yes, you don't have enough time right now and you study later on, so everything can happen. And it also reviews your progress bi-weekly. It feels that there is a change that needs to be made, that will be incorporated in this is the beauty of this study plan. Now if you just look at this iconic subscription, it's like this is pluses for content, but when you incorporate these things, so these things make sure that apart from content you deliver the result also. This makes sure you deliver the best result possible. Now when it comes to buying these packages, we have 1, 3, 6, 20 and 12 months packages. I always suggest if a student is there in 11th standard, must go for this 2 years package. If a student is there in 12th or he's a dropper, then where should he go? He should go for this package, 1 year package. Now you might ask, why am I suggesting these packages? I'll give you the explanation. I'll tell you the reason. And reasons are very simple. See, for 11th class student, the preparation is for 2 years, right? Now till the examination gets over, he would love to have the access of the application for the mock test, for revision, everything. Now just imagine if this subscription gets over before the examination, what will happen? He'll not be able to prepare nicely, and if that happens, he'll not be confident for the examination. So we would not like to have this situation first. Second one is, since it's a 2 years preparation, so all the educators, they have designed the courses in such a manner that you have enough time for each and every subject or topic. Now if your subscription gets over again in between, what would happen? You will skip a few topics, and again you will not feel confident about getting good marks. Again, we do not want that situation. Third one is very cost effective. The price 2,333 rupees per month. If you would like to check the per day price, what it is, 78 rupees per day. This is what you are going to pay. And if you feel like you want to check per subject wise, what it is, 26. That's what you are going to pay. Read, 26 rupees per day per subject for an educator. This is what you are going to pay. So if you just accumulate everything, the amount what you need to pay is 56,000 rupees. But if you apply my code NK001, things change and you would get what, 10% discount, and the price would become what, 50,400. Similarly, for 1 year the price is 38,500 rupees. It would change to 34,650 rupees if you apply my code NK001. For iconic, 2 years subscription would cost you what, 86,000 rupees. For 1 year would cost you what, 56,000 rupees. And the price you need to pay for 1 year and 2 year, if you apply my code NK001, would be reduced by 10%, and the price would become 77,400 rupees, and here it would become 50,400. Right? So this is the amount you need to pay, right? You can peacefully pay, right? It's a very small amount. I am Mithilesh, but if you ask, if you need any suggestion from me, then I would say better you buy the subscription ASAP, because the more time you give to your preparation, the better results you get. It's a very simple funda. Let's start our session. So all teched up to solve PNC questions. Great. So let's start. We did everything. We did solve these questions. Multinomial yesterday. Yes. So this is our first question. Okay. So let me just tell you what we are going to do today. So today we'll be solving questions based on PNC, whatever we have completed till yesterday. all the theory, everything. So everything will be covered today by the help of questions. Okay. So this is our first question. So the question says numbers greater than 100, greater than 1000, but not greater than 4000, which can be formed with the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and repetition of digits is allowed. Then we have to tell the total number. Okay. So Mithilesh, so whosoever is online apart from Mithilesh, I give you guys 90 seconds to solve this question, and post 90 seconds we'll be solving these questions and we'll be discussing. If you need any sort of hint in between, you can always ask. I've set the timer. Read the question, what it says. Numbers greater than 1000 but not greater than 4000. Okay, time's up. Let's discuss the solution. So what it says, it's a obviously, as you can see, number is what, greater than 1000 and lesser than what, not greater than 4000. So basically it's a 4 digits number, and these 4 digits are being filled with 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So since the number is greater than 1000, so in that case, first place, let's find out the numbers. When the first place is being filled with 1, this place, and this place, tell me, these places can be filled with, since the repetition is allowed, so apart every single digit. So we have 5 digits, so every digit can fill this place. So we have got 5 options here, 5 options here, 5 options. Now tell me one thing, don't you think, so totally we'll have 125. Now tell me one thing, don't you think we might have one option, obviously we'll have, where we'll have 0 placed here, 0 placed here, 0 placed here, but we can't take this number. Why? Because this question clearly says greater than 1000. It is not saying equal, it is saying greater. So we'll have to subtract 1. This is for 1000. We'll have 124 number. Now let's calculate the 4 digit numbers which are starting from 2. So again we'll have 5 options here, 5 options here and 5 options here, and total we'll have 125 options. And don't worry, if we get 2000 here, that is still acceptable, because that is what, greater than 1000. 3 also. Let's calculate the total number. Again 5, 5, 5. We'll have one again 125. Now 4. Now tell me this thing, it says not greater than 4000. That means it could be equal to 4000, right? That it says. That means we have to count 4000 also. So that will be what? One number. So let's see the total numbers here. 124 plus 125 plus 125 and plus 1, it got 370. So this would be the correct answer. Those who have got this answer, congratulations guys, you are on the right track. Those who have not understood it, those who found difficulty in finding the right answer, I hope this solution would have given you insight to solve the question, right? Let's move to our next question, and this is our next question. Question says a variable name in certain computer language must be either an alphabet or an alphabet followed by a decimal digit. Now we have to find the total number of different variable names which can exist in that language is equal to. So I hope you must have got the question. So what it says is a computer language can save the names in either in alphabets or alphabets followed by decimal digits. Okay? then you have to find the total number of names you can save in that computer language. So again, I give you guys 90 seconds. It's a very easy question. It's a very easy, right? But still, 90 seconds are there for you guys to solve this question. And your time starts now. Let's do it. If you need any hint, you're always free to ask. Come on, guys. Okay. Now let's try solving this question. Okay. So what it says a variable name. So let's find out the overall cases. As you can see, there are two mutually exclusive cases. How? It is given clearly. See, it is written or. So one case when name is being represented by an alphabet and or an alphabet with what? With a decimal digit. Right? Now see, since or is there, so we have to find the total number of ways for this, and we have to add. So now tell me how many alphabets are there? It's 26 plus now alphabet and one decimal digit, and both these sub events, or you can say sub operations, are happening together. When they are happening together, so 26 for the alphabets, and we'll have a multiplication. And how many decimal digits are there? 10. So what will be the number? So it will be 26 plus 260. The final number will be what? 280. That's it. Hi Lalit, how are you, buddy? That's it. So this is the easiest question, yeah? Don't you think? Okay, great. Lalit, did you understand the question? I would request you to just read the question first and then tell me. So this is our next question. Question says the number of ordered pairs of integer x, y satisfying the equation x square plus 6x plus y square is equal to 4. So tell me the total number of integers you would find. 8 ordered pair. That means the correct answer is what? B. Because when you are writing 6 digits in ascending order is only one order, right? It is only one arrangement. You can't change the arrangement. So that means the entire question is all about picking the 6 digits. Now, when you are about to pick 6 digits, as we know, out of those 10 digits, 0 is the smallest one. So if you pick, let's say if you are having 10 digits and you are picking and 0 is there, so obviously 0 will come at the first place. And if 0 is the first digit for that 6 digit numbers, so eventually that the 6 digit numbers would not be called 6 digit numbers anymore. It will be 5 digits number, right? So it's better we exclude 0 completely. So how many digits are left for you then? Only 9 digits, except 0, correct? Now what do we need to do? Let's pick how many digits? Only 6 digits. So what is the way? So 9C6. So 9C6 is what? Basically 9C6 is equal to what? 9C3 also. Now, what all options do we have? So obviously permutation option, this is wrong. This is also wrong. The only possible option is this, A. That's it. That's it. This is your correct answer. Cool. I hope everyone got this answer. If you have understood it, can we move to our next question? If anyone is having any doubt, Akhilesh, Lalit, and people those who are there online, but I don't know them personally, so you can ask. Shall we move ahead? Let's move ahead. No doubt so far. Let's read this question. What this question says. The question says total number of words that can be formed using all letters of the word Brajesh that neither begins with I nor ends with B is equal to. So basically what it says is we have to exclude the words which are starting from I and which are finishing at B. So we have to remove these numbers. We can't count them. We have to exclude them. That's what it says. So let's start our question. Again, I give you guys now for this question. I will give you only 60 seconds, a minute. It's a very easy question, and I've also explained a bit of the solution. You can try attempting this question now. Come on, guys. If you have any doubt, you can always ask. No response. Okay. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Now time's up. It's 33. Okay. Let's start the question. So as the question says that we have to form the words. Those are not starting from I and not ending at B. First, let's find out the total words you can form. So as you can see, how many letters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters are there, right? So 7 factorials. Now out of these 7 letters, 7 factorial letters, let's exclude those are starting from I. So if something is starting from I, so how many options are there for second place? 6. It has got 5. It has got what? 4. The left one is 1. Basically 6 factorial. Similarly, if something is ending at B, again we'll have how many options? 6 factorial. Now, don't you think that it might also happen that while counting letters starting from I, while counting this, it might also happen that we must have counted when letters were finishing at B, right? So instead of counting these things twice, because for B also, when letters were finishing at B, we also counted the same thing again when we were counting letters finishing at B. So it's better we subtract the words which are starting from I and finishing at B. So let's subtract them. So check how many letters are there. So as you can see, out of 7, only 5 letters are left with me. So 5 options are here. 2 are here, 3 are here, and 2. So how many? 5 factorial. That's it. Let's solve it now. 7 factorial. So we have till 5 factorial, we have 120. 120 into 6. It gives you what? 720. So 720, 840. It gives you what? 120 into 6. 720 become, and 720 into 8. So let's calculate. It will become what finally? 120. What I'll do is let's take common because I think that will be easier for us. So let's make it this way. So 7 into 6. 120 minus twice of 120 into 6 square, right? Then plus of 120. So I can take 120 easily common because that makes my calculations here. This becomes what, 42 minus 2 into this, 2 into this 36, because I have got this 6 only 1 6, sorry, we have 12 only, then plus of 1, so 30 31, so 120 into 31, so 3, so it will become what, 0, 62, 6 here, then 31 37, so 3720. Do we have any option like this? Yes, we do have A option. A is correct answer, right guys? So the question is solved. 3720, that's it. Okay, again, very easy question, true. Let's move to our next question then. Here is our next question. So what is the question? The question says we have to find the total number, that is total number not more than 20 digits are formed. So we are going to form only what, 20 digits numbers, not more than that, are formed by using digits 0 1 2 3 4 5, 0 1 2 3 4 5. Then tell me the correct answer. It's a very easy question, it's just language a bit difficult, that's it. But still I give you guys 90 seconds to solve this question and your time starts now. Another question, okay, if you are not getting the language, so I'll just help you out with this. It says that using these 5 digits we can maximum form 20 digits number, and we have to just tell the total count, how many numbers can we form, and that can have maximum 20 digits. We can have 0 digit, 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit, like this. Okay, so let's start. Just quench my thirst. Meanwhile, you guys solve the question. And people, those who are watching my video also, later on the recorded video, I would suggest you guys that you also put a timer for you guys and solve this question in the given time interval. Okay, so let's solve the question. Now, I know people might be thinking, sir, do I need to solve it like this? That let's make a 5C1, 5C2 like this. Then I solve it. Are you thinking like this? No, actually, you do not need to do like this. It's a very easy thing. See, you are not supposed to pick any number. No, you have to fill, you have to make digits. See, when you do like this 5C1, 5C0, what are you doing? What you are trying to do is you are picking 0 thing from out of 5 things. Out of 5 things, you are picking only 1 thing. So that's what you are doing. We are not supposed to do this. We are supposed to make 20 digits number, maximum 20 digits. Now, what I mean to say is consider as if you have got 20 places. I'm not putting any limitation on any number of digits. So see, every place can be filled with how many options? 5 options. Again 5 options. Now when I'm arranging like this, what will happen is 20 places are there, so obviously my answer will be what, 5 raised to 20. Okay, but when I'm doing like this, it might also happen, because this will take all the cases when 0 will be placed here, 0 will be placed here, 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, and last digit will be filled with something. Similarly for this also, 0 is not here, This can be filled with something else also. So the point is 0 can come to the first one place, 19th till 19th place. So if 0 is coming till 19th place, what does that mean? That means we are only creating what? One digit number. True? If it is coming till, let's say, 15th digits, what does that mean? That means we are only creating 5 digits number. So in a way it is counting everything. Okay. Since the repetition is allowed, that is making things easier for us. So what would be a correct answer? So correct answer here would be A. Clear? Now some people might come and they say, sir, we might also have a case where 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 or 0 is there for all the 20 digits. Why are we counting that number? We should exclude that number. No. That is 0 is still a number and that is still one digit number. And that is not more than 20 digit number. So we have to count it. Okay? Fine. Then let's move to our next thing. Let's solve this question. Let's read it first. The question says the number of ways in which we can select 4 numbers from 1 to 30. So we have to pick only 4 numbers. We can select 4 numbers from 1 to 30 so as to exclude every selection of 4 consecutive numbers. So what it says is out of these 30 numbers 1 to 30, we have to pick 4 numbers. And we have to pick 4 numbers in such a manner that we are not going to pick any 4 consecutive numbers. We are not going to count them. So what do we need to do for that? We better exclude these numbers, right? I have explained you the entire process. Now I would request you guys to just solve it and give me the final answer. And I will put the timer on again. Now this time, since I have explained the process, I'll give you guys only 60 seconds. So let's solve the question now. It's 9:40. It's 8:43. So I'll stop the timer at 8:44. Last 30 seconds are left. Come on, guys. Quickly solve it. Okay. So I'll explain what to do, what not to do in this. So as I told you, first let's figure out the numbers we can pick. Numbers we can pick out of these 30 digits. So if I want to make a selection of these 4 digits, how many ways? 30 C4 minus. Now tell me how many cases are possible when we'll have 4 consecutive numbers. So obviously we'll have to start from 1. So we'll have let's say 1, 2, 4. So 1, 2. And it will go till last one. We'll have what? Last set will be what? 27, 28, 29, 30, right? So we have to start from 1 and we'll come here till 27, right? Basically 27 sets are there where we'll have what? 4 consecutive numbers. So let's subtract them. That's it. So let's calculate this. 30, 29, 28, 27 divided by what? 24 minus 27. So let's do one thing. Let's take first 27 common. So what do we have now? 30, 29, 8 minus 1. I'll take the LCM for you guys. Then 4. Let's do one thing. I'll not take the LCM right now. First I'll simplify this, then take the LCM. 24, right? So 3 times. So this will be what 8, and this will be what 10, and this will cancel out twice. So now you can take the LCM and the term. You can write 27 to 29 into 70 minus of 2 1. That's what we'll get. So let's do one thing, since it's a though it's very easy. So what we can do is we just calculate. So from 0, 3, 6, 14, 14 and 6. 14 and 6 what? 20 divided by 2 divided by 27. What I'll do is, just to save time, I am using calculator here, because it is what 2028. So 2028 divided by 2, what will we get? So 1014. 1014 multiplied with 27. So 27378. So this is the answer. Do you have any option like this? Yes, A. That means A is your correct answer. That's it. Done with the question. Easy question, right? So these sort of questions, you will get in JEE Mains primarily. Okay. So let's move to our next question then. Fine. Let's go ahead. I hope this is clear with everyone. Okay. So I would like to tell you one more thing, which is very important for you guys, because JEE Mains most probably would happen in January, as I explained in one of the sessions, at January 2021, when you will have first JEE Mains for 2021 year. The reason is very simple, because they would not delay the examiners, the council which organizes the examination, this IIT JEE examination, would not delay this time, since they have already conducted the examination during the pandemic. They would still continue with this. Already they got delayed for one batch, but that time duration will be covered during the summer and winter holidays, because in IITs generally we have 80 days for summer vacations and 40 days for winter vacations. So exactly 120 days, and 120 days are required for. So most probably by December 2021, this 2020 batch will complete their third semester. Okay. Hi Varun Raj buddy, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, Varun. So since you have come, so let's start our new question then. Oh, you are 22. So 2022 aspirants. That's good. So you have enough time. So Varun, let's solve this question. I hope you are doing good. Okay, Varun. So let's solve this question. What the question says? The question says the number of words of 4 letters containing equal number of vowels and consonants. So equal number of vowels are there and consonants are there, where repetition is allowed. So repetition is allowed. You have to find the correct answer. Varun, so Varun, Mithlesh and Lalit, I give you guys 90 seconds. Let's solve the question. Once you solve it, just tell me. Once you solve the question, just leave a message. Come on, Varun, Tesh, Lalit. Come on, guys. Varun says D. What about Lalit and Mithlesh? response from their end. So fine, let's solve this question. So read the question. What it says, we have to form 4-letter words. Now, when we have to make 4-letter words, so any 2 letters can be vowels. Another 2 will be consonants. So let's do one thing. First, tell me how many vowels are there. 5 vowels are there and 26 consonants are there. Correct? So let's first pick 2 vowels. So how to pick these 2 vowels? We'll say 5C2. Let's pick consonants also. So you'll say what? 21C2. Are you going to say this? No, we will not say this. Tell me why. Because it clearly says repetition is allowed. No, so we do not need to do this. I know people must have done this. So we do not need to do this. It's very simple. Let's do one thing. Let's put, so this place, let's say these 2 places can be filled with vowels. So 5 options are there. Again 5 options are there. For consonant also 21 options are there. 21 options are there. Simple. So first 21 square into 5 square. Now the thing is, it just you place them. Now this vowels and consonant, they can switch their places. Yes or no? Right? They can switch their places. So tell me, how can they switch their places? Tell me this thing first. Very easy. So it's like we have got how many places? Four places. True. Now when I'm considering that this is 5, this is 5, same, I'm considering them same, right? Vowel, vowel, consonant, consonant. True. So in how many ways I can arrange them? 4 factorial upon 2 factorial upon 2 factorial. That's all this. So this is what 21 square. This is what 25. What it will be? 2 will cancel out. So I'll have what 6, but 12 divided by this 2, 6. So this will be what 150 into 21 square. So correct answer is D. Siddharth says A. No, Siddharth, A is not possible. Okay, Siddharth, I'll make you understand what mistake you are committing. Siddharth, what you have done is, I'll tell you, when you are writing 5, 5, 21, 21 like this, when you do this, you are basically saying that first will be vowel, second will be consonant, second will be consonant. So this is what you are saying. But don't you think there could be some other arrangement which would say that 5 vowel, but this will be, second letter will be consonant. Yes. Then again vowel, then again consonant. So like this, we will have 6 ways. 6 ways by we can arrange consonant vowels, consonant vowels like this. Okay. Cool. So Siddharth and Varun, are you up for the next question? If you are up for the next question, just give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Siddharth, Varun, are we cool? Okay, let's move to our next question then. Here is our next question. The question says the number of ways to fill each of the 4 cells of the table with a distinct natural number such that the sum of the number is 10 and the sums of the numbers placed diagonally are equal 8. Tell me, how would you be solving this question? Give you guys actually 90 seconds for this question. Solve it. I'll share the approaches. I just, while reading it, I got one approach in my mind, an extra approach to solve this question. Solve it. We'll be discussing all the approaches. Come on, guys. Tell me the answer. What are you getting? Varun and Siddharth. What do you think? Varun, Siddharth. Any idea? Okay. Since they have not responded and our time also over, so let's move ahead and let's solve this question then. It's okay, Varun, it's okay. See, let's read the question first because the question has its answer in the language itself. The question says the number of ways to fill each of the 4 cells. So these are 4 cells. Fine. Of the table with a distinct natural number. So we are going to fill with natural numbers. So that means number starting from 1, 2, 3. Okay. Such that the summation of the number is 10. So the sum of these 4 numbers are what? 10. So obviously that means every number is going to be lesser than 10 for sure. Right? When it is going to be lesser than 4 for sure, then what do we need to do? Move ahead, just give me a moment. First check this, and the sums of the numbers placed diagonally are equal. So this number, so summation of these 2 numbers and these 2 numbers is equal. Now tell me one thing. So if I consider that x1, this is x1, so this is x2, this is x3, and this is x4. This is equal to 10. So x1 plus x3 is equal to what? It is given to us, but x1 plus x3 is equal to what? x2 plus x4. What does that mean? That clearly means that x1 plus x3 is going to be what? 5. Similarly, x2 plus x4 is also going to be what? 5. That means we have to find pairs of number which will give you what? 5. So one pair could be what? 1, 4. So if let's say x1, x3 is 1, 4. So other pair will be what? 2, 3. That's it. So these are the only 2 possible cases are there. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Now you want to arrange them. Tell me how many ways are there. So very simple answer. So let's say, see these 2 pairs, these 2 numbers will come diagonally opposite. Correct? So let's check. And similarly these 2, 2, 3b, they'll also come diagonally opposite. So check how many options are there. So if this place can be filled with 2 options, 1 or 2, 1 or 4, 2 options. So this will be filled with only 1 option. Correct? Now this again, this can be filled with 2 options, 2 or 3. This will have only 1 option. So for this case we have only 4. Now we can swipe also. What I mean to say is, now this place can be filled with what? Either 2 or 3, so 2 options. Then this will have to be filled with only 1 option. Whatever is leftover option 1. Similarly, this will be filled with 1 or 4, 2 options. Then this will be filled with only 1 option, that is the leftover option, but out of 1 and 4. So again 2 and 2, 4. And these are 2 mutually exclusive cases. So the total numbers will be what? 4 plus 4. What will be? This will be what? 8. B is the correct answer. Siddharth, Varun, did you guys understand the question? Siddharth and Varun, did you guys understand the answer? If you have understood it, then give me a thumbs up. Then I'll also share one more approach which I was just thinking while reading the question. Okay, the approach which I just thought is, since the final equation is like this, x1 plus x3 is equal to 5, right? Similarly, one more equation is here which says x2 plus x, right? So I would say, as we know, it clearly says that x1 and x3 all are natural number. That means x1 will have what? X1 will have value more than 1. Similarly, x3 will also have more than value 1. True. And since odd numbers are there, so obviously can't uh, both can't be equal for sure. So you can use your distribution of alike objects. You can try that approach also. Try that approach also. See what happens. Are you getting it? What I mean to say? Try that approach also. Now you might say, sir, how will we try that approach? Remember, I shared the multinomial theorem with you guys. If you do not want to try multinomial, then what you can do? See, this is 5. What you can do is you can just distribute 1 1 to this, 1 1 to each. Now, how many are left? Only 3 are left. 3 are left, and we have to divide this 3 into 2 parts. I'll make you understand. I guess you guys are we not able to think about it. Wait. So let's say this is x1 and this is x2, and this is equal to 5. And it says that at least 1 should be there. So let's do one thing. Let's distribute 1 1 to these packets already. 1 had been given to this, 1 had been given to this. Now what is left over? Left over is only 3. Now I have to distribute these 3 alike objects, same objects, into 2 parts, right? Into 2 parts. That means I have to introduce only one bar, one vertical bar. So how many ways I can arrange this system? So I have total objects, 4 objects. So 4 factorial divided by similar objects, 3 horizontal bars are there, 3 factorial, 1 horizontal bar. So how many ways? 4 ways, right? So you arrange this equation x1 and x2 4 ways. Similarly, you'll be arranging 4 2 and x4. How many ways? 4 ways, right? You can try your solution there also. Perfect. It tells you the value of x1 and x3, what all values they can take. I hope you guys have understood this. If you have understood it, can we move to our next question? Okay, fine. Let's move to our next question then. Varun, Siddharth, have you guys understood this? If you guys have understood this approach also, so give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Let's move to our next. Okay, solve this question. The question says the number of ways of arranging m positive and n negative signs in a row so that no two negative signs are together. No two negative signs are together. And I give you guys only 60 seconds for this question, because this question is not difficult. Siddharth, are you there? Siddharth, are you there? Come on, guys. Siddharth Yadav, Badal Konda, what do you think? Okay, so time's up. Let's solve this question. So let's read the question peacefully. What it says? It says you have to find the total number of ways of arranging m positive signs. M positive signs are there. Like this. And there is n negative signs, and this n is what? This n is lesser than m plus 1 signs in a row, so that no two negative signs are together. So no two negative signs are together. So that means we have to make sure that we are going to place these negative signs in such a manner that positive sign should be there in between any two positive number, right? So what we'll do is, first let's arrange these positive signs. You have m signs, so at m places, in how many ways I can arrange these positive signs? We'll say, and you will say that this is m factorial, right? Now tell me one thing. I want to ask this question from you guys. Do I need to literally write m factorial? Tell me. I know you guys must have tried it. No, actually I do not require it. I'll tell you the reason. It's very simple, because these are positive signs. They are alike. They are same. So m factorial divided by n factorial will give you what? 1. So basically there is only one way by which you can arrange positive signs. Okay. Now once you have arranged these positive signs, so between these positive signs I'll use different color so that you understand what I mean to say. That's a blue one. Now between these positive signs, how many places I have got, and at these places I'll ask negative sign to be placed. So obviously when m positive signs are there, so how many places would be there? Starting from the leftmost of the plus sign. So I'll have what? M plus 1 ways. Now I have got how many negative signs? N negative signs. So let's do one thing. Out of these m plus 1 places, I'll just pick n places and I'll place my negative signs. That's it. And again, since negative signs are same, so the way I need to arrange them, the total number of ways will be what? That will be 1 only. So basically it's all about picking those places. So in how many ways I can pick those n spots? M plus 1 C n. Check. Do we have any option like this? Yes, we have. C will be your correct answer. Did you guys understand it? Yes. Siddharth, Varun says C. Absolutely right, Varun. Absolutely right. Very good. Okay. So let's move to our next question then. This is our next question. Read the question. Question says there are 3 boys of class 10th, 4 boys of class 11th, and 5 boys of class 12th. They are sitting in a row. The total number of ways in which these boys can sit so that all the boys of same class, they sit together, and that will be equal to. I give you guys 60 seconds. Again, a very easy question. Tell me, how will you solve this? Come on guys, it's 9:10. I will give you time till 9:11. That's it. Post that, no time. Varun, what do you think? Last 15 seconds are left. Varun says C. Let's check. So Varun, let's read the question. See, it says how many boys have we got? So it says we have got 3 boys, then 4 boys from class, and 5 boys from 12. And it says that all the boys, they want to sit together. Fine. So let's make the boxes. So it's like a restricted permutation, right? So 5 people want to sit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 want to sit here and 3 want to sit here. So let's do one thing. First, let's arrange. How many objects are there? 1, 2, and 3 objects are there. So how many factorials? 3 factorials into. Now these 3 students from 10th standard, they can swap their places among themselves. So 3 factorial. Similarly this also 4 factorial. Similarly this also 5 factorial. So what is the correct answer? 3 factorial square, 4 factorial, 5 factorial. Do you have any option? Yes, A option. A is your correct answer. Varun, did you get your mistake? Did you understand your mistake? If you have understood your mistake, then shall we move ahead? You can correct yourself. If you want to contradict, if you have any other thought, you can just tell me. Perfect. That's fine. It's fine. Let's move ahead then. Read this question. The question says a library has A copies of one book, B copies each of 2 books, and C copies each of 3 books, and single copy of D books. Fine. The total number of ways in which these books can be arranged in a shelf is equal to. And for this question, it's again a very easy question, but okay, fine, I'll give you 90 seconds. For the language, I'm just increasing 30 extra seconds. Otherwise, it's a very easy question. Solve it. I know. It's okay, Varun. Acha, Varun, now solve this. Come on, guys. If you need any hint, you're always free to ask. What about SYM 24? SYM? SYM? See, if you are not feeling comfortable, you can ask me. It's okay, buddy. I'll make you understand again and again. Till the time you don't understand the concept. Don't feel embarrassed. We are here to learn. It's okay. So time's up. Let's solve the question. So see this. What it says. A library has got A copies of one book. So one type of book we have A. B copies of each of 2 books. So there are 2 types of books, and each has got B copy and B copy. Then we have got 3 copies of each of 3 books. Okay. So there are 3 more types of book, and there was 3 copies. There is one more type of book which has got only D copies, and these are the total books. So total books. So these many total books are there in the library. Now, someone says that the total number of ways in which these books can be arranged in a shelf. Someone wants to arrange these books in a shelf. Now there is again a problem with the language. When someone says shelf, I would recommend you guys to consider it in a row. See, because shelf can be like this also. See, we can create shelf like this. 4 partition, you can have 3 partition also. So if we are going to have this sort of shelf, so obviously answer would differ. So it's better what the question, what the examiner is asking, as far as I understand, is asking that you are going to arrange them in one cabin. Okay. So let's solve it. So the question is what? It's about the arrangement. What it is? The question is about the arrangement. Okay. So now I want to arrange. Now tell me one thing. How many objects are there? I have A plus B plus B plus C plus C plus C plus D. These are total objects. How many similar objects are there? So I have A similar objects. I have got B similar objects. Then again B similar objects. C similar objects. C similar objects. C similar objects. And then again D similar objects. So this is the total number of ways of arranging. So what will be the answer? A plus 2B plus 3C plus D factorial on A factorial B factorial square C factorial cube. That's it. So which option do we have like this? Oh, sorry, it says and single copy. So single copy of D books. Sorry, single copy. So single copy means we have D books, we have one each. That means don't need to divide by D factorial. Sorry guys, but that's my mistake. So what is the correct answer here? D cube D square. A is the correct answer. Varun, did you get the answer? Varun, did you get the answer? If you are clear with the question, give me a thumbs up. What about Siddharth? Okay. So let's move ahead. Once more. Okay, I'll make you understand. It's okay. What I'll do is I'll start from here. So see, what it says is there is one type of book first. For one type of book, I have got A copies. So consider it as if it is type 1. So type 1 book has got A copies. Now B copies each of 2 books. So 2 books means 2 types of books. And every type has got B copies. So you can consider this is, let's say this is type 3 and this is type of 2. This is 2, or you can consider 3. Type 2 and type 3. Now what it says, C copies each of 3 books. So again 3 types of books are there, 3 different types. So let's say type 4, type 5 and type 6. Every type has got C books each. See, it clearly says C copies each of 3 books. Clear? Now what it says, a single copy of D books. So there are D more books. So there are D books. D books, what I'm going to say is D types of books. Count. If you want to count it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till D. So D types of books. So starting from 7, type 8 till what? Till type D plus 6. So what I mean to say is basically you have D types of books and every type has only 1 copy. So that's what I have mentioned. Clear? Now it's like you have got in a letter, you have got, let's say, if I talk about my name, Nishant. So Nishant, and as you can see, N is 2, I is 1, S is this, N is 2, I is only 1, S is 1, H is 1, A is only once, T is once. So it's like these types of letter are only once, N type is twice. So this is what it says. Now if I want to arrange these letters, in how many ways I can arrange these letters in a row? So you'll say as a total number of letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters upon the alike objects, same objects. So we have got what? 2 factorial, that's it. So this is the total number of arrangements. So similarly, that's what it is happening here. So what I made you understand is, right now the question, the examiner wants to say that you are going to arrange all these books in a row, in a line. Not like this sort of shelf where we are having 4 partition or 3 partition or maybe multiple partition, because for that case will be different. Right now it is all about arranging them in a row. So what do we do? Total number of objects divided by same objects factorial. That's what we did. Clear? Clear, Varun? Are you getting confused with division? Tell me one thing. Are you getting confused with division? Thank you, Varun. Thanks a lot. Let's move ahead. Here is our next question. So there are 2 bags, each containing M balls. So every bag has got M balls. If a man has to select equal number of balls from both the bags, the number of ways in which he can do so, if he must choose at least one ball from each bag is. So we have to find the total number of ways by which he can pick same number of balls from 2 bags, and those two bags have got how many balls? M balls each. And it's like if I pick one ball from bag number 1, I am going to pick the same number of balls from bag number 2 also. If I pick, let's say, 3 balls from bag number 1, so 3 balls from bag number 2 also. Okay, now tell me the total number of ways. I give you guys 90 seconds to solve this question. That's why I'm 24. Varun, solve it. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Tell me. Varun says C. So let's check it. See. How can you solve this question? The question says there are 2 bags and each containing M balls. Okay. So now I am going to pick, let's say, I'll start from, because it says at least one ball from each bag, right? So I want to, there are M different balls and I want to pick one ball. So how can I pick one ball? So obviously MC1. Now this is from one bag. Now from the second bag also I have to pick one ball. So MC1. From second also I'll do the same thing. So similarly, I'll keep doing till I am going to extract all the m balls, right? So what it is, it looks like as if I have written mc1 square, mc2 square, keep continue till mcn square. Achha, now tell me one thing. Do we know any binomial relation that will give us the value of this? What do you think, Varun? Since you have solved it, you can tell us. Do we know any relation that will give us the value of this? What do you think? Come on. Yes, Varun, tell me. Do we know any way? Yes, absolutely right. There is a way. So this, I'll tell you. If how we get it, I'll tell you. I'll just explain you. It's very simple thing. What you can do is you can just simply 1 plus 1. You first expand this binomially. Then you expand this. 1 plus x square raised to m, and expand this. You can compare peacefully and you'll find the answer for this. And those who know the relation directly, for that, this is what mc0 square mc1 square until keep continue till mcm square is what? This is twice of mcm, right? So since I know the value of this is what? This is 1. So this entire thing will be what? This will be 2 mcm minus 1. That's it. Your C will be the correct answer. Cool. Varun, that's really good. Thanks a lot, Nikhil. Okay, guys, let's move to our next question. So, our next question is you have to find the number of words of 4 letters that can be formed from the letters of the word examination. So, we have got this is our stock from which we have to form 4 letter words 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we have to tell the total number of ways. Fine. I give you guys let's say 2 minutes for this question because I know might face a bit of calculation and different cases. So 120 seconds have been given to you guys. Solve this question. If you have any doubt, you're always free to ask. Varun, Nikhil, Siddharth, everyone can attempt this question. Come on, guys. It's 9:29 till 9:31. You better guys solve it. If you need any hint, you can ask me. Okay. So tell me, how would you solve this? Let's do one thing first. First, segregate. First, find out how many letters are there. First, let's do this thing first. So it's examination, right? So check. We have got 1 E X A M I N. Again, A is being repeated. I is being repeated, then we have got O, then again N. So how many letters? Different letters if I talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 different letters. Correct? And two A's, two I's, and two N's. Fine. Now tell me how many possible options are there. So one way could be all 4 are different. Right? Another could be let's say 2 are same and remaining 2 are different. And the third option could be 2 are again same, let's say type 1, and this also 2 are same but again type 2. Okay, so let's find the total number of cases, because these are what 3 mutually exclusive cases. So when 4 are different, so basically what do we need to do is, since 4 are different, what do you need to do? Out of 8 you can put any of the numbers are here. So 8 options are there. For this 7 options, for this 6, and for this 5. So how many options? 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. So 30, 30, 30, 30. 30 into 7, 210, 210, 210 into 8. So it will be what? 1680. Okay, see 1680. So that means it is pretty much clear that obviously option A and option C both are not there. B and D could be right. So let's solve it. 2 same and 2 different. Now to have same letters, from which set we can choose the numbers? Obviously we can choose letters only from A, I, and N. So we have basically 3 types of letters. Out of this we can choose only one. So let's choose one. So how many ways? 3C1. So this letter will be repeated. Now for the remaining 2, how many options are there? Tell me. So remaining, it's pretty much clear since I have chosen one. So remaining 7 letters are left. So out of those 7, I'll pick 2. I've chosen now. Let's arrange them. Now how can I arrange them? So 4 letters are there. Out of these, I have got 4 letters. Out of these, what 2 are same? So this will be the total number of ways I am going to arrange them. So this is 3. 3 into this is 6, 18 into, so 7 into 6 divided by 2, 3, again 21. So let's find out, this is 18 into 21. So 360 plus 18, 378. Perfect. Now let's talk about this. Now here in this case, what is going to happen is, out of those 3 letters which can be repeated like A, I, and N, I am going to pick 2 out of those 3. So 3C2. Now I pick them. So now I have got 4 letters. Let's arrange these 4 letters. And I know that 2 are same and 2 are same. So this will be what? Sorry, there is 4 factorial, right? This is 24. 24 divided by 2. 24 divided by 2 is what? 12. So sorry, it will be twice of this. And whereas in this case, this is 3 into 6. This will be 18. This will be what? Twice of this. Let's add all 3 of them. 1680 plus 378. I just made a calculation error. 4 factorial upon 2 factorial. I wrote 6. But it will be what? 12. Can't be 6. 6 is this. 1680 plus 6, we'll have 14 here, 15, 5, 1 here, 6 and 7 plus 18. Let's add all of them. So we'll have 4 here, then 2, 8, 8, 8, 6. One will be carried forward. 8, 8 and 6, 14, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4. Just check, are we doing it correctly? It's 6 and 8, 14, 14, 4, 1 will be carried forward. So 6, 7, 7, 8. Yes, it will be 5. 5. So 2, 4, 5, 4 is the correct answer. Which option is there? B. B is the correct answer. What about you, Varun? Are you getting the same answer? Varun, are you getting the same answer? Varun, Nikhil, Mithilesh, Siddharth, Lalit. What do you think, guys? Okay, so let's move to our next question. The question is this: a teacher takes 3 children from her class to the zoo at a time. The teacher takes 3 children from her class to the zoo at a time, but she does not take the same 3 children to the zoo more than once. Okay, fine. She finds that she went to the zoo 84 times more than a particular child has gone to the zoo. We have to find the total number of children in the class. So now tell me, how will you solve this question? It's a very good question. It's again, there's a good play with the language. So again, I'll give you guys let's say 120 seconds to solve this question. If you need any hint, Varun, if you get stuck in between, you can ask for the hint. I want you to solve the question. If you're getting stuck at somewhere, you can ask for the hint. Okay? Come on, guys. Just Varun, if you need any hint, you can ask me. Okay. One of the hint is, first understand this thing. What it says, she does not take the same 3 children to the zoo. So it's like when she picks up a combination of 3 students, she does not repeat it. That means the combination if she has gone there 84 times more than a particular child, so that means the number of times she has gone to the zoo is what? If n number of students are there, so this is what? NC3. So basically, whenever she picks 3 students, obviously not being the same, she goes to the zoo. So out of n students, when she picks 3, she directly goes to the zoo. And this is equal to what? This is equal to 84 times more than a child. A child goes to the school, so goes to the zoo. So that means if let's say n students are there, so now I am the one out of those n. So how many people are left apart from me? N minus 1, correct? So my grouping with, because my teacher is going to make a group of 3 students, so I can make group with other 2 students. So how many those other 2 students can we have? So then you will say what? N minus 1 C2. So I'll just pick those 2 students and I'll make a different group. Once the different group has been made, that child would go to the zoo. Got it? See, the last statement is what? It says more than. It clearly says more than. Now let's read it. She finds that she went to the zoo 84 times more than. So if you just consider that if she goes to the zoo like this, NC3, then minus a guy, a child, that will be going to the zoo maximum number of times whenever he'll make a new pair from the remaining number of students. So remaining students are what? N minus 1. He'll just go and he'll pick two people, fine, and he'll just join them and a new group will be formed and he'll go to the zoo. Correct? And this is what? This is equal to 84. And that's what I was about to write here also. So in both ways you can write. It's the same. Now solve it. N into n minus 1, n minus 2. 6. Correct? Correct, buddy? And for this, n minus 1, n minus 1, 2. Then we have n minus 3. That will get cancelled out. We'll have 2 factorial here, only 2. That's it. And this is what is equal to what? 84. That's it. Clear, buddy? Varun, is it clear so far? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Let's move ahead now. Let's take n minus 1 and n minus 2 common. When I take that, what do I have? I'll take 2 also common. So now I'm left with n by 3. And this is what? N minus 1, n minus 2 and 2 I have taken common. So only 1 is left. Now I'll take the LCM. So n minus 3 by 3 is equal to what? 84. So now this is what? N minus 1, n minus 2 and n minus 3. 84 into 6. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll just play a bit smart. I'll try to factorize 84 in such a manner that I get 3 consecutive natural numbers, so that it will become easier for me to find the value of n. Otherwise, what will happen? I'll have to solve the cubic equation, which I personally would not like to solve right now. Okay, so let's factorize this. So 84, right? So 7 into 12 to 6, right? What I can do is so what I'll do is 7 is a prime number, so let's not touch it. Please, let's not touch it. So we have 2 from this, and of 2 square we have 3 also. Okay, fine. See, I got 7, and if I club them, I got 8. If I club these, I got 9. That's it. So 7, 8, 9. So that means n minus 1 is what? 9. That means n is what? N is 10. Simple. So B is the correct answer. That's it. Question is solved. Varun, did you get the answer? Varun, did you get the answer? Did you understand the question? What I mean to say? Because I didn't want to solve the cubic equation, so I just wanted to save my time. Nice question, right? Okay. Let's move ahead and solve other questions. Solve this one. The question is very easy because I guess you were there when I solved this question. Maybe yesterday or day before yesterday. The number of even divisors of the number n, the number is given to you, and their factorization is also given to you. And we have to find what? Even divisors. What? Even divisors. I give you guys only 60 seconds. It's a very easy question. Tell me, in how many ways you can find the divisor for this number? And it's what? 9:45. You have time till 9:46. Only a minute. Come on, guys. It's 9:45. Yes, it's 9:46. Time's up. Okay. So see, it's a Very easy question of divisors. So normally if I want to find the total number of divisors, how do I find total divisors? If I want to find total divisors, see, I'm not right now not focusing on even, because if a person can't solve for even, so obviously he does not know the fact how to calculate the total divisors. So that's why I'm explaining. So for total divisors, what do we do? It's like taking the exponents of all the prime numbers. Now see, in how many ways you can pick 2? It is 2 raised to 3. So obviously you can have 2 raised to 0 also, you can have 2 raised to 1 also, you can have 2 raised to 2 also, you can have 2 raised to 3. So basically in 4 ways you can have 2. So what do we do? Actually we write the exponent and plus 1. So 3 plus 1. For 3 also 2 plus 1. For 5 also it's 2 plus 1. For 7 also it's 1 plus 1. So how many ways? 4 plus, so 4 into 3 into 3 into 2. So it's what? 8 into this 9. Basically 72 ways. But here the case is what? You have to find even. What? Even divisors. So what does that mean? To make anything even, we have to have at least 1 2's power. That means we have to have at least 2 raised to 1. So let's do one thing. If we have to have at least 2 raised to 1, so how many options are there to pick 2? We can have 2 raised to 1, we can have 2 raised to 2, we can have 2 raised to 3. Basically only 3 options. 3 into 3 into 3 into what? 2. So what it is? 27, 27 and 2, 54. So 54 is the right answer for you guys. Option B. Varun, did you understand the question? Did you understand the way we calculate even divisors? Okay. Let's move to the next question then. The next question is, and then this might be the last question of the day also. The question is, a student is allowed to select at most n books from a collection of 2n plus 1 books. So this student has got 2n plus 1 books. Out of those, he can at most, the maximum he can pick what? Only n books. If the total number of ways in which he can select at least one book. If he can book what? At least one book, and maximum what? N books. And the total number of ways are given to you what? 63. Then we have to find the value of what? N. Okay. Varun says even divisors once more. Okay, Varun, I'll go back and I'll explain you. See, Varun, what I mean to say is, see, every divisor is made up of what? Prime numbers, correct? True. So what do we do actually is, to find out the divisors, we check in how many ways we can pick the prime numbers in their powers. So here, as you can see, the prime numbers are 2, 3, 5 and 7, correct? Now, as you can see, these prime numbers are odd prime numbers. Now, if odd numbers are getting multiplied, we'll get what? Only odd number. So basically odd divisors, correct? Now the thing is, I have to get what? I have to pick only what? Even divisors. I have to pick only what? Even divisors. So at least I have to have only at least 1 2. So if I want to have at least 1 2, now you tell me in how many ways I can pick 2, because the maximum power of 2 is what? 3. So either I can have 2 raised to 1 or 2 raised to 2 or 2 raised to 3. Yes. So basically I have 3 ways. See, picking 2 is what? Basically picking 2, picking 2, picking 3. They are same object. 2 is what? Same object. If we are having 2 3 times, what it is? Basically 2 is the same object which is there 3 times. So if I want to make groups, so how many ways? If you remember, I have spoken about this. Same objects, and if you want to pick, how many ways we can pick? So we have studied this, I guess, day before yesterday's class. So in how many ways I can pick 2? Only 3 ways. What about 3 prime number? it is 3 raised to 2. So 3 can be picked in 3 raised to 0, 3 raised to 1 or 3 raised to 2 ways. Basically 3 ways. Similarly 5 also, 5 raised to 0, 5 raised to 1, 5 raised to 2. 3 ways. What about 7? 7 can be picked 7 raised to 0 and 7 raised to 1. Only 2 ways. So let's multiply 3 into 3 into 3 into 2. What it is? It is basically 54. That's it. Done. Varun, did you understand now? If you have understood it, give a thumbs up. If not, it's okay. I can explain you from scratch. Then I'll share the concept with you. Perfect. Now let's read this question, Varun. A student is allowed to select at most n books from a collection of 2n plus 1 books. If the total number of ways in which he can select at least one book is 63, then we have to find the value of n. So basically the question says that there are 2n plus 1 books. Out of this, maximum I can pick n books and at least one book, and the total number of selection what given to me is what, 63. Then I have to find the value of n. So this is what is given in the question. You just have to solve it. But still I give you guys what, 60 seconds, because I have explained the entire process how to approach this question. So that's why time has been reduced and it's only 60 seconds. It's 9:52, 9:53 actually. Till 9:54 you guys have to solve this question. Come on guys. Varun, if you need any hint, let me know. Varun says B. Very good, Varun. Let's check. The question, what is given in the question, the given information is start from at least one. So I am picking out of those 2n plus 1, I am picking one book. Out of those 2n plus 1, I am picking book. And I'll go till n books. This is what, 63. Now, since this sort of thing comes, that clearly means we have to use binomial theorems relations, those properties. So what I know, if you remember, so start from 2n plus 1, C0, and if we are going till where, till 2n plus 1, C2n plus 1. This is what? This is equal to 2 raised to 2n plus 1, correct? Now, how many terms are there? Obviously 2n plus 2 terms are there. So, as we know, half of them. So, half of them where? So, starting from here, and it will go till where? Exactly in between. So we'll have till n. Okay. And what it is basically, if you remember, this turns out to be what? Divided by 2 only. So this we get what? 2 raised to 2n. Correct? This is what we get. Sorry, this is starting from 1, right? Till n. Exactly half terms, because it's an even thing. Exactly half terms. It's like this. Correct? Now this is given to me that this is what? This is, you see, given information is what? This is given to me. And what it is 63. So let's put it here. 1 plus 63 is what? It is, see, 2n plus 1, C0 is what? It's 1 only. 1 plus 63 is what? 2 raised to 2n. That means it's what? 2 raised to 2n is equal to 64. 64 is what? 2 raised to 6. That means what? N is equal to what? 3. That's it. Simple question. The answer. Absolutely right, Varun. Very good. Kudos to you. Good. Oh, there is one more question. Okay, guys. So I want to give this question as homework because this question has good things to be discussed. Good things to be discussed. I want you to, okay, Varun, let's do one thing. I want you to solve this question as homework. Anyone who is going to solve this question is homework. If you want to know the solution of this question, you guys can come tomorrow. Okay. So regarding tomorrow, I would like to speak about tomorrow also. So tomorrow we are going to have marathon session. What? Marathon session. For what? We are going to have marathon session for definite integration. Yes, we are going to have a marathon session for definite integration starting from 8 p.m. So those who want to join me, they can just sit with me and attend the entire definite integration marathon session tomorrow. Okay. Varun, I didn't get a time to find any shortcut for yesterday's question, but I do remember the question. The question was there was n-sided, 20-sided, 20-sided polygon was there, and we have to form octagon where no sides were common from this polygon, and it was written like NCR1 minus NCR2. We have to find minimum value of R1 and R2. Right? This was the question I remember, but I didn't find time, so that's why I couldn't solve it. Hi, Home TV. Hello. Okay, and I would like to inform you guys about my fun day series. So I conduct a fun day series. These are free live special classes. Free special classes. Better than YouTube live classes. Better than YouTube live classes. But where can you attend these classes? Only at Unacademy application. You just need to install the application and attend my free live classes. What do you need to do? You just need to follow me there on the application. And then you'll get the notification. Once you get the notification, you can attend my classes easily. Varun, are you there on Unacademy application? Varun, are you there on Unacademy application? No response. Okay. So this is all about my fun day series. And on Friday, though it's very tentative, on Friday we are going to have one quiz on indefinite integration. Those who want to attend this quiz, they can come and attend the quiz. And if you have liked my videos, I would request you guys to just like the video, share it with your friends so that maximum number of students they can learn from me, and subscribe this channel. Let's crack JEE in English channel, because on this channel, if at all we'll have new video, you'll get the notification and you can watch it. And if you have decided to subscribe plus an iconic subscription, better you use my code NK001. What will you get? Get 10% off. You can join the Telegram group for all the updates, and you can press the hit bell icon button, so that will tell you whenever we are about to come online. Varun, just wanted to know, are you there on Unacademy application? If you are not there, I would request you come there and attend these special classes. You will learn better. Okay. So now I'll take your leave, guys. So bye bye. Take care. So follow me there on the application. If you are there on Unacademy application, just follow me there, so that you will keep getting the notification. You can learn on Unacademy application also. Okay. So bye bye, guys. Take care. Good night.